Hey y'all, I'm Aeon,
And I'm the Lioness.
and you're listening to Box number 512 podcast.
Grown Black Trans Woman Talk. Changing your world one conversation at a time.
The show begins now. Hey y'all, welcome to another installment of Box number 512 podcast, Grown Black Trans Woman Talk. I am your co-host Aeon.
And I'm the Lioness.
So let's move it right on into updates. I will go first. So this past weekend, I was in New York for NYC Pride.
Ooh, girl, how was it?
I had a really fun time. Being in this Pride, it really let me know that I am an elder in community because I was not here to do all of the young girl shit. I wasn't trying to be done up and made up. I was very much, I started coming out to stuff as the sun was going down because it was really hot in New York. But despite the fact that I acknowledge my age and community, I had a really, 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 really good time. So I got up there Friday. Saturday, I really didn't go to like Christopher Street or any of the areas. Shout out to my friend abroad. We went to Spanish Harlem and we had brunch and we was just walking around Harlem and we went back to his apartment in the Bronx. So I chilled out. And then Sunday, what did I do Sunday? Oh, we went to the piers on Sunday, just walking around. The DJ was playing the beats. The girls was voguing on the pier. And like, it was just Black, queer people just out, like being queer, being Black, being brown, having fun. And it just felt really good to be outside with the people. You know, I'm a bitch for community, and it just felt really good to be around my people and to be outside and have fun. And I just had fun being amongst the people, and it felt right, and the breeze was nice on the water, and I really had a good time. Also, shout out to Malik, who hosts the Him podcast. I love that podcast. Shout out to Malik. I bumped into. We was actually supposed to have lunch, but some scheduling was off. But I think it was fate that even though we couldn't get together, we bumped into each other at Pride, and we did a video and took a picture, and we hugged, and we got to talk a little bit. But I had a really good time. I wasn't going to that long ass parade because that parade takes forever. But I am happy that I got to engage in my way. I was happy to just be a spectator and see the people, and it felt really good to be out. I'm happy to be back home. I have a short work week. I'll be going to Miami on Friday for 4th of July weekend. Got some stuff planned for that, and I'm just planning on having a fat girl summer in Miami on the beach. I'm planning on going to Versace Mansion to eat. Like, girl, I'm really dating myself, bitch. Like, I'm really setting the standard. So if you want to come and date me, if you can't do it better than me, then you're just not going to be able to do it. Like, I'm really dating myself, because I just think about how much time I wasted waiting for somebody to prioritize me or do me right when I can create the standard for myself. And it just has felt really good to just pick up and go, and just even when I was in Philly, bitch, I really wanted some filet mignon, bitch. So I paid the extra money to get me some, because I deserve to have that experience, and nobody's going to do that for me. So I enjoyed my time in New York. My hotel was fab. I was right downtown, right where the action was. So I was able to just hop in the shower, get myself together, and here's to loving on yourself and splurging on yourself. Sis, how was your weekend?
My weekend was busy. I want to say though, really fast, I'm really excited about your pride talk. It's got me really excited. You know, the Lioness can appreciate a pride, honey. And I just live that you went and got your life. I can't wait to Atlanta's Pride. I do plan on being butt naked in a pasty.
What, for Labor Day?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I only acknowledge Black Pride.
Okay, I might have to come. I might have to come down, but
yeah, girl, you're gonna have to come down because as long as you don't mind partial nudity, girl, because girl, Atlanta goes off, and I be trying to be in the mix. So I can't wait until Black Pride has their moment. But my weekend was phenomenal. Shout out to Kappa Iota Sigma Sorority Incorporated. We are having our recruitment drive coming up. And so this weekend, we've been having our meetings, trying to get ready for our new intakes. For those of you that are interested, hit me up. But yeah, so it was cute. I got to spend some time with my husband this weekend. It was pretty laid back. Last weekend we went to the beach, so this weekend was just pretty much relaxed. I was just cooling and relaxing. Shout out to the good folks of Tybee Island. You really showed a girl a good time. I actually, when I went to the restaurant in Tybee Island, there was one of the girls, and we had one of those like, one of those like, hey girl moments. And she paid, and she was the bartender, and she paid for my drinks. So I drank for free on her. Thank you, sis. I don't know who you are, but that was really sweet. And it was so cute how she did it. She was just like, it was just like when we went to pay, the lady was like, oh, your bill has been handled. And I was like, oh. And then she was like, yeah, she handled you. And I looked over and she winked at me. I was like, oh. So I made a point before I left to be like, hey girl, hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. So yeah, she was really sweet. That was a good moment. And I love that trans women positive moment that we had. I think that's very powerful. But I was still coasting off of the fumes from that this past weekend, and I'm a part of this fellowship that I was awarded this year, and I was trying to handle some more paperwork for that and having meetings with folks about that this weekend. So I'm really excited about that because I think that's personal growth and leadership development. So, shout out to Trans Individuals Living Their Truth Incorporated, the organization that I'm the executive director of. We got big things, y'all, and I can't wait to share it with you. So yes, girl, that was my weekend. That was my weekend. I'm ready to get into this big topic for today, girl. Let's tell them what we got. Just tell them what they're gonna see today.
Well, before we get to that, just want to remind y'all, make sure if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts that you rate us 5 stars and you write a comment. Also, if you want to message us about your reaction from any topic, from any episode that we've done, please feel free to shoot us an email at box number 512podcast@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you and we would love to read them on the show. Also, make sure y'all go on over to support the Patreon. For the month of July, our book will be Wild Seed by Octavia E. Butler, and we will be having our live book discussion.
My favorite book. I keep saying it. Go
ahead. on Saturday, July the 10th at 8 p.m. So make sure you are there so you can watch the conversation live. And that's all of the just reminder announcements that we have right now. And just remember, make sure that you're telling other people about our podcast, you're getting the word out there, and you're spreading the word because we love what we do and we want the message to reach as many people as we can. So we are going to turn to our main topic, and we have some lovely guests in the house tonight because we are a platform about Black trans women thriving and loving and just making the most out of life. We just thought that in order to have this conversation, we needed to bring some other feminine energy into the room so we could really have some grown Black trans women talk. So I have asked the gorgeous ladies, some of my sisters, the lovely Miss Angela, aka Canary Girl from YouTube, and also the lovely and the opinionated Miss Jyasia to come and be a part of this conversation with me and the Lioness, so we can just talk about what is the fantasy fulfilled and what does that look like for each of us, and just to have a conversation on coming into your own as a Black trans woman. So without further ado, come on down to Grown Black Trans Women Talk, ladies.
Let's have some grown Black trans woman talk with the goddesses themselves, Jyasia and
Thank you for listening to another episode of Box Number 512 Podcast, Grown Black Trans Woman Talk.
And don't forget to become a patron on the Box Number 512 Patreon page, where we have all new exclusive content.
And also, don't forget to follow us on our social media, on our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages. And also, become a subscriber on our YouTube page. Until next time, bye.